Last year, I wanted to make a Halloween scarecrow with a pumpkin head, but I wanted it to last. Good morrow, my sweet strangers. Thank you for joining me in my paper mache pumpkin project. I'm using a 9-inch glass bowl from my kitchen and covering it with heavy aluminum foil. I added extra piece from the top to make the base shape round. Then I outlined the basic shapes with a marker to have a guideline so I know where the eyes and the mouth will be and what shape. I'm modeling the pumpkin shape from the foil and gluing the pieces with the hot glue gun. I'm actually using the low temperature gun and the glue so it's not dripping. You don't have to be very neat with the base shape. You will get to smooth it out in the next step. And feel free to experiment with different faces. I'm sure you have carved some pumpkins before. Next step is to cover the base shape with strips of newspaper dipped in plain flour glue. For the flour glue, you just mix flour with warm water until it's nice and thick. You want to overlay the strips so the base is stronger. When you're done covering the whole shape, leave it dry completely, at least overnight, but maybe even longer. As you see, I didn't leave any big open mouth because my idea is a stitched closed mouth. When the base is dry, it's time to cover it in paper mache. For the paper mache clay recipe, I will refer you to Johnny from ultimatepapermache.com. I will leave the links in the description box below. It's kind of like icing the cake. I also marked where the mouth goes and the holes for stitching. And while my pumpkin was drying, I had time to make a head. I started with creating a paper template to make sure it fits well. Then I took it apart and transferred the shapes on my 1/16-inch fun foam. You can glue it using a hot glue gun, but I prefer contact cement glue. You apply it on both pieces you want to glue together and let it sit for about 10 minutes. And then firmly press the pieces together. Of course, you want to follow instructions on your glue if you have a different brand. Now, when the head is glued together, it's time to paint it. I'm using flexible Hexflex paint from Polyprops. It's good to use flexible paint so it lasts better and doesn't crack when the head bends. And again, you don't really need to be very precise with your painting here. I'm using acrylic paints to paint the pumpkin face. Just make sure the mask is dry before you start. I'm helping to define the shape by painting the depressions darker and highlights lighter color. I'm mixing together warm yellow and my favorite metallic pink, which made an awesome orange shade. And I highlighted the mouth with metallic gold brown. When it's all dry, it's time to carefully remove the base aluminum foil. Be gentle, but the mask should be strong enough to withstand the handling. You can trim the edges with scissors. After all is clean, use the rest of your paper mache clay to cover the inside of the mask. And let it dry properly. Now we have time to work on our head some more. I'm taking a jute I bought in the garden store and I'm cutting pieces to cover the head with it. I'm using a PVA glue for attaching whole areas and hot glue gun where I want to attach only spots. To make the holes for stitching the mouth, I needed to use a tiny drill bit and a Dremel tool. Here it's absolutely crucial the mask is completely dry, otherwise the wet paper will start winding up on your bit and make a very messy hole. It took me a while to find material for my cross, but at the end I didn't even need to cut anything. I used the rope to tie the two pieces together tightly to form a cross. I then secured the rope with a nail from the backside. I outlined the mask shape on a sturdy cardboard and cut it out. Just be careful to not damage your table. I aligned the cardboard on the cross and attached it with wide head roofing nails. Then I drilled 3 holes from the top of the head and 2 at the bottom. I'm using thinner rope to tie the mask to the cardboard, where I align the holes with the holes on the mask. If you want, you can insert a string of LED lights here and leave the battery pack accessible from behind the head. I attached the head with rope too and used leftover jute to make a body. I finished it off by tying corn to the hands. Oh, and some dyed gauze as a scarf. And here he is, my Halloween pumpkin scarecrow. Of course with my black kitty.